On this episode, we're sailing to Provincetown. Clean the washing machine. I find some mold to clean up. Yay. I just took out the tray. Yeah. We'll fend off another boater while we fuel up. And then we're on our way. Everybody was calling for balls. We got really lucky. Come grab a mooring ball with us on Cape Cod, where the Mayflower landed in 1620.
That was crazy. You might have chosen the wrong clothing. I was like, why?
We'll show you this quaint destination.
What happened there?
Before having some drinks aboard Calypso at sunset.
Just give me a manly grunt. I'm a moaner.
Fish off your balls.
People are fun.
Welcome to Lazy Gecko Sailing. I'm Brittany, and this is Jeremiah.
I came from the mud.
We've been sailing the world and filming it all for you.
Strong like a tree.
Now come along with us on our next adventure.
Oh, I've been running.
Make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Having a beautiful sail today. We left the anchorage with an Antares, but they are behind us somewhere. Very nice. We haven't had good weather in the Sound yet, really, right?
It's either really still or really windy.
Yeah, so today's beautiful, making 7 knots. Find a nice little spot over here. We're off, headed northeast on the Long Island Sound towards Provincetown. The plan today is to go to Watch Hill. It's about 40 miles from our last anchorage. We've heard nothing but good stuff about it, so we're gonna head on over there, and then if weather's good, we'll continue on through the canal, and if not, we'll hang out and enjoy Watch Hill for a little bit. It looks like a nice little area. I decided to clean the washing machine. I've been getting like this buildup of mildew. It's kind of gross. I just took out the tray. Yeah, nasty. And then I also get it down here on the lip. Put a little bit of vinegar in some water with a little drop of soap, and I go through and I clean the washing machine real good. Otherwise, you're washing your clothes in that, and it's kind of not cleaning them when you're trying to clean them, right? So I go through and I do that. We're gonna be pulling in for fuel here shortly. So I'm gonna get the deck ready. That way I don't have to stress about it and everything's good to go. Looks like a nice little area. Getting through the web of stuff. We got our mainsail up. The wind kind of died, so we took our Genoa in. Still have the mainsail up though. I handle the deck stuff. That includes setting up for when we dock. We're able to store all of our fenders and lines in this one compartment, which is really nice. We don't know what side we're gonna tie up on yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call and see what they suggest. That way we're prepared.
Are you getting set up?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get this deck set up and grab some fuel. There's some good wind here as well as current. We were forced to do a little Night Rider style U-turn in order to pull up to the dock.
I got more than just words. I got more than just words. You bring me songs, sweet like a bird.
We get some flack about the headsets we use, but let me tell you, they are amazing. Communicating without yelling or using your hands is great, especially while you're tossing lines or adjusting fenders. Calypso burns about 3/4 of a gallon an hour per engine and holds 150 gallons of fuel in total. With sailing included, we don't use very much diesel at all, so we don't need to fuel up too often. Enter our next close call. Right off the bow is a boat backing up at speed. They ended up popping it in port just before hitting us. Ugh, just another boater not paying attention. It happens more often than you might think.
The colors so much deeper.
What's up, Gizmo? Taking our frog out for a walk. Gizmo, you gonna go for a walk today? Gonna try to jump. Come. There, Gizmo. There. Oh, don't move, it's okay.
It's okay, Gizmo. We're trying to keep you safe.
And go get some flies. All right.
Busy mooring field for sure. It was hard to get a ball. Everybody was calling for balls. We got really lucky. And we picked up a ball at Flyers. $98 a night. The most expensive mooring ball we have ever gotten. But they can charge that much because it's really cool here. So there's a mooring field and then there's also a launch service, which means a boat comes and picks you up and brings you to the dock so you don't have to dinghy in, which is cool if you're drinking and stuff. It's about 8 a.m. We decided we're gonna go in and have some coffee in Provincetown, maybe grab some breakfast and spend the day exploring. A quick call over VHF and here comes the water taxi. Easy.
The trash is at the side of the big building in the wooden lean-tos.
Okay, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
I've never seen that before. So when I got on the boat, he's like, oh, you might have chosen the wrong clothing. I was like, why? He's like, I'm taking on water. I thought he meant splashing. He meant I have to walk through the water maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So the trash is up here somewhere. I saw somebody throwing it out. I think it's right alongside the building. Oh yeah.
Traveling to and exploring towns by boat is my favorite. Provincetown is at the northern tip of Cape Cod. It's the site of the Mayflower's landing in 1620. Our son is a huge history fan, so this was really neat. We enjoyed exploring the little shops and bakeries. Found this gorgeous little breakfast spot to get some coffee. Nice little early morning walk. It's adorable here, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It reminds me a little bit like Key West, but New England style. This is called the Blue Monkey Cafe and Bistro, and it's really stinking cute. You should see the ice cream inside. You should see the ice cream inside.
Yeah.
So good. And it pulls and it swings all around the anchor. Oh, shoot.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
What happened there?
Look, it goes around like this, right? Or a boat's going around the anchor. Well, I set an alarm on my phone.
While the boys talked sailing, I decided to check out the yumminess. Reese couldn't stay away though.
That's yummy ice cream, Mom.
I know, I knew you'd love the Reese's.
I love the chocolate. And the ice cream in there is delicious looking.
Really? It's
They have
gelato.
Reese's Pieces too.
I think it's gelato. It's gelato.
Yeah, gelato.
They have
Gelato. I
Reese's
think
Pieces.
it's gelato. It's Italian ice cream.
Soon after our meal came. Eggs Benedict is our favorite, and they did it right. Thank you for the lovely day, Provincetown. You didn't disappoint. A quick water taxi back to the boat, and we were treated to an awesome sunset. It was Mom and Dad time, so we grabbed some sundowners and reflected on the day.
How about this sunset?
Beautiful, my goodness.
Well, here's the question. Do you miss the islands?
I do. You made me sad.
Me too.
I
I never wanted to come to the damn cold weather anyway.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love the cold weather, but the islands I miss like the clear water, and there aren't as many rules. You know, you got like that island vibe. There's kind of a lot of rules here, but you know, it is what it is. We're exploring and seeing different parts of the world, and this is where we're at. Just give me a manly grunt.
No.
Come on, give me the grunt. No, there were two different kinds. Give it to me.
No, you know, I know what you're doing.
I can do
I
it.
can't use this.
You can. Why? You can't grunt?
What's wrong with grunting? You grunt in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
You grunt in the Marine Corps and you grunt in bed. You're not a big grunter.
I'm not a big grunter.
No, you don't really grunt.
You're a screamer.
I'm a moaner. What did you think of Provincetown?
It was really nice in the morning, and in the afternoon it gets a little bit too crowded for my taste. I don't like crowds. But in the morning it's really calm and it's really pretty. But we chose the ball all the way at the end of, like at the outskirts of the mooring field. So we only have a couple people trying to hit the boat, so that's good. We saw somebody trying to run into another boat today.
Yeah, that was entertaining. I'll tell the story since you seem a little too comfortable over there. Okay, this boat came in, this fishing boat. What kind of boat would you call it?
Oh, yes, fishing boat.
Fishing boat. It comes in and he's driving and she's sitting down with her pretty little dog, petting the dog, and just like no care in the world, and there's fish jumping all over, and they come in the mooring field and they're like la 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 la, and all of a sudden he just leaves the helm. I'm pretty sure the boat's still in forward, but like an idle forward, and he comes to the back of his boat and he just like starts fishing. Right?
Yeah.
And then it's just gliding towards this big beautiful fishing boat with like towers. What's that called?
Tower.
Okay, I got that right too. And it's just like going towards this other boat this way, and he's facing this way, and she's like just petting her dog, watching him. And he's fishing, and all of a sudden the horn! We love this thing. And I knew the sound. It was like, bam, bam. You want me to do it?
No.
Come on.
No.
Let me do it. You do it to me all the time.
Crap.
You do it to me all the time. At least you had warning. Usually I'm like, what the F is going on? Okay, so he does that like toot toot, and the guy's like, oh shit. Goes back and he's
No. He's like, he doesn't say oh shit. He's just like,
he's thinking that.
No, he goes,
oh.
Oh.
And he goes back and he like just measly turns. If they didn't toot their horn twice,
They would have hit him.
they would have collided right into this
Once
beautiful
again.
fishing boat.
Yeah.
So he turns around and Jeremiah picks up the radio. I don't have a freaking radio. He turns it on and he goes, you shouldn't be fishing in the mooring field.
No, I said, stop fishing in the mooring field. Get out of the mooring field.
Okay, there we go. That's what he said. Get out of the mooring field. And literally, and you would hear this even if you didn't have a radio. Everybody around you has radios, so you hear that. He heard it and he got out of the mooring field and then went and grabbed a ball. Like, why not just grab the ball and fish off your ball?
I don't know. People are,
Fish off your balls, people.
people are fun.
Coming up on the Lazy Geckos.
Well, we've been day drinking again. Are you ready for the nanny's arrival?
We gave her the other room. She'd have to walk through all the time.
Well, today's the big day. I'm excited to get to the boat today and move on. I'm passing by Calypso, North Carolina.
Calypso 1.
They look like they have little penises. Luck on your first cruising adventure.
Ah, thank you.
Don't stop.
Hi.
Don't leave me in here. Got an Uber to get some groceries and we saw this cute little bar to stop at. It must be warmer today. It's a lot warmer.
Doing a great job there, honey.
Thank you.
Do you feel better? I'm gonna go ahead and piss at the restaurant. That's 100 feet in front of us.
Back door entrance.
I guess you can go to the bathroom.
You ready for this? No.
VHF antenna firmly mounted.
It's all burned up in here.
I guess we won't be leaving early.
Oh, there's everything so small I can't freaking read it.
Oh, you're right in front of us. It's gone.
Don't take me back. You can't take me back.
And turn north and probably put out at the head sail.
It's nice and smooth.
It's lit.
Oh, victory! Have a good time with it. You have to day to come back into New York. What do you think?
About what?
For your butt. Put it right under your butt.
So you want to just make a shot?
Probably. Oh my goodness!
How cool is that?
Want more? Check us out at lazygeckos.net. Remember, patrons can get complimentary access. You can also visit our Vimeo channel. The link is below. Don't forget to click subscribe to get all of the fun. See you next week.